Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Mitchell FX here. Today we are going to be doing the standard just the daily recap, the daily analysis for our predictions to see where the market is going, potentially for tomorrow, Friday, and moving on into next week. So before we get going into today's video, if you could firstly hit that subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up, I would massively appreciate it. Right then, starting off with AUDUSD, moving from our drawings from yesterday. Let's just have a look on whether it respected our drawings, whether it didn't. So as yesterday, it has basically done that. We said at this level possible come back down, it has done that. Looks like it's sort of tinkered back and forth between our trend line, and it is now, there you go, you can see that a little bit better, and it is now ignored this fair value. I don't know why I had that drawn. It was a potential buy yesterday, which was here. No, it wasn't. That was potential buy for today. Sorry, let me redraw that back in. So yes, that was perfect. Today's Wednesday, isn't it? Gosh, I'm getting my days mixed up. So it's 11th of June, and it's 9:15 right now. So market's closing 45 minutes. So this is where I said yesterday an entry, and then I said possibly if it breaks this trend line here, could head to the upside, possibly break here, but obviously from this level, which was here, I said we've got some support, we've got some resistance now. If you come across, I said it could push up to there and then come back down, which it indeed has. So now it's a case of where is the market going to go. I do think this is going to go up still. It's in our support resistance area right now. However, I suppose you could say from here all the way across, or maybe not there, maybe just somewhere around here, it has literally been going sideways. So perhaps this is now a market that you want to stay out of, or you could maybe risk a buy back to the upside. I do think, let me have a look, I do think it does have potential to go up, to start increasing up. However, me personally, I would just wait and let's just see what else we can get into. Bitcoin, let's have a look. So I said I think it's going to pull back. It has started to pull back a little bit. I said I'll be interested in buys around this support resistance area. So you've got resistance, 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 break, retest. No, sorry, support, 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 break, retest. We now got resistance. Broke that support resistance again. Did come back into it a little bit, and now I said, me personally, I would wait for it to come back to this level. I've got a fair value gap right here, trend line. So it's, for me, it's a good little area, 106,000. It's a good area for the potential buy. EURGBP, obviously you can see it's very bullish on the weekly. We are starting to create higher highs, higher lows. If it breaks this top, then it's to the moon, I'll be honest. Daily, we've got a break of structure, a chart right here. We've now got some massive bullish candles. We have a fair value gap right here. Whether it will respect that again, who knows. Let me just draw that like that roughly. However, potentially might not respect this area. It might just come down a little bit just to sort of tap these areas right here. However, I do think EURGBP is bullish, and I do think for this week potentially it could continue to be bullish. So just every time it pulls back, just keep buying them pullbacks. Let's just have a look. So our last push up was there. So again, yeah, literally what I've just said, the golden zone. I literally just said could tap into these highs here. So this area right here could be the potential of resistance slash support, and a fair value gap. It's in the middle of the Fibonacci, so you know it's a high probability trade right there. Euro USD, gosh, I cannot breathe with this hay fever. Euro USD, very bullish, as we can see. Got higher highs, higher lows being created on the weekly. So it's a weekly uptrend. On the daily, we did have a little bit of a downtrend here. However, we're now pushing higher highs, higher lows. We've got breaker structures, change of characters being formed. We're now on this trend line here where we've got two touches. Let's just have a look. This could either pull back slightly somewhere around here and then break through. You know, let's just say you buy the top of that, stop loss just below, and then where's the top? Let's say you want to take the top somewhere. Straight away, that's a 6-to-1 high probability trade. Even if you wanted to, I mean, realistically, you could have a 50 pip stop loss. I wouldn't have 50 pips, maybe like 20 or so. You know, that's a good little trade setup right there. I do think, you know, obviously it's an uptrend right now, so you do want to be going with the trend. GBPJPY this week obviously looks pretty bullish, and it has been bullish over the last 2-3 weeks. We've now, I know we've been coming down. Right, this little section is lower lows, lower highs. However, the vast majority of it is higher highs, higher lows. Bit of a pullback. We've now broken this last higher high here, so that we've got a change of character, which was here, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So we've now almost broke this high. I think really, if from here, if it just pushes past that level, comes back down and retests that level, you know, which is contemplated a few times. Where is it? Where's my line? Oh, there's the line. Wow, God, I'm so dumb. I do think this is potential for buyers. However, there's a high right there. Let's draw that up, because we might end up, and actually look, if we come back to the left, like I always say, scan left a little bit, 2-3 touches. Perfect. I do think there's a potential buy setup right there for GJ. GU. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yep, weekly. Straight away, you can see these higher highs, higher lows being formed. Nice movements all the way up. Daily, we're just sort of lingering around this area right now. As of right now, I will not do anything. I mean, you can basically see that we're just consolidating a little bit. We're going sideways a little bit. You don't want to be doing sideways movements. You want to be doing these nice 45-degree angles up and 45-degree angles come down, really, for a nice trend. So yeah, sticking to the plan. Just wait for a break and retest above that high. USDJPY. Let's have a little look. So it's coming down. I know you could say, yes, we're bullish, but overall we are coming down. So it makes sense to possibly look for sells. Daily, it's just kind of going sideways a little bit. The 4 hour, I suppose, again, it's just going sideways here. You either want it to break and retest to buy, or break and retest to sell. So USDJPY is in no man's land right now, in my opinion. And XAUUSD, we're not going to look at, because I'm in the middle of a challenge. I can't say too much right now. I have got another video uploaded. If you guys want to go and check that out, follow the channel, hit that subscribe button, follow the channel, and you can see how we're getting on with that account. I've decided to set myself a little bit of a challenge. You know, everything's raw on there. There's nothing fake. It's just straight up, you know, small account, see what we can do, see if we can grow it. Every trade I will post you know, whether it hits stop loss, hits TP, and we'll just go from there, see how we get on. But yeah, if you could hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, I would massively appreciate it. Peace out, and I'll be uploaded again tomorrow.